Hello, welcome. I'm Sasha from Sasha Yoga and Health, and today I wanted to take you through some very simple breathing practice to help with overwhelm and stress. So typically if you if you catch yourself throughout the day and whether you're being overwhelmed by work or by family, by kids, by whatever is going on in your life, or you're stressed for some external reason, this can often cause us to breathe through the mouth more often and tend to breathe higher up in the chest. The problem with mouth breathing too often is a few things. One, it can exacerbate or elevate our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight nervous system, which we do need, but not all the time, every day, even in stressful moments where we are not being chased by a deadly animal or something like that. So the other reason why mouth breathing is not so conducive to our health is that it can also restrict the flow of air through our whole respiratory system. So when we mouth breathe, it causes the hyoid bone to drop, and therefore that causes a forward head posture in order to create more space for the air to move. And this in turn, if you can imagine having a forward head posture, is creating this happening in the upper body. Then our diaphragm has less space to move. So when we nose breathe, it actually creates better air movement. And there's another reason why you want to also nose breathe versus mouth breathe is because that we have nasal hairs, but we also have turbinates. They're the passageways in the nasal system, and they are a filtering mechanism for all of the air that moves into our bodies and out. So this breathing practice is a very simple breathing practice which originates from the practices of yoga. It's part of pranayama. It's called, in the Sanskrit variation, Nadi Shodhana or Nadi Shodhana, depending on how you pronounce it. But I just like to simply call it the alternative nostril breath, which is what it's recognized as well. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. I am sitting on a rolled up blanket, so I would highly recommend that, not only to keep your spine long, but also to keep the hips slightly tilted forward, which creates a better posture and more upright spine. And then I just simply rest my left hand on my thigh. You can have the palm facing down, you can have it facing up, whatever is most comfortable for you. And then we use the right hand for this practice. So what I'd like you to do is just get yourself set up in a comfortable cross-legged, or you might have the legs extended, you might have your back against the wall or be sitting in a chair, which is absolutely fine. And just for a moment, close the eyes and start to allow the breath to move naturally in and out through the nose. And just notice the flow, the movement, the feeling of the breath in and out through the nose. Is it fast or slow? Is it smooth or rough? Is there a jaggedness to the breath? Maybe the breath feels restricted. And I also want you to notice whether the nostrils are blocked at all. Because if one of them is, it will make this breathing practice a lot more challenging. And so I'd either recommend that you don't do the hand movement and that you just visualize the breath moving in and out either nostril. But if your nose is not blocked, then you can certainly do this practice. And so now what I invite you to do is place your right hand, the thumb, on your right nostril and exhale through your left nostril. Inhale through the left. Block the left with your pinky and ring finger and exhale right. Inhale right. Block with your thumb. Exhale left. So this is one full round of alternate nostril breathing. And ideally we'd like to build up to around about 10 rounds, but if you're new to this practice, then I'd like you to start just with maybe 5 rounds. So we'll move through 5 rounds together. So again, placing your thumb on your right nostril. Exhale the left. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Last round. Inhale left. Block left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block right. Exhale left. Now just releasing your right hand down onto your lap. And with the eyes closed, I want you to bring awareness back to your breath. Keeping it in and out through your nose. What differences do you notice? How's the breath flowing and moving through your nostrils? And also, how is your overall well-being feeling? Like, how's the mind? How's your mental, emotional, whole being right now? How do you feel after doing that breathing practice? You might feel calmer. Hopefully, that's the idea with it. You might feel more balance, more clarity. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes. So this is a really great breathing practice to do. Typically it's done before meditation, just to prepare your breathing, settle your breathing, balance your breathing. But it's also just a really great breath practice to come back to whenever you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, as I was saying at the start. It really just brings the parasympathetic nervous system into play. And our parasympathetic nervous system is our rest and digest. And the more often that our system is in the PNS, the more beneficial it is to us overall for our health and well-being. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video, and please feel free to make any comments below. I'd love to hear any feedback or any thoughts or suggestions on what you how you felt and how that practice went for you. So thank you very much, and I will see you on here again soon. Thank you.